You ever hear a song that doesn't just play? It lingers. It waits. It feels like it's listening back. That's exactly what people say about Rosalia's Berghain, but no one agrees on why. Some say it's the rhythm. Others say it's the silence between the beats. Tonight, we follow the clues, all the way to the last forbidden note. Keep watching. At first, listeners described the song as hypnotic, but not in the usual way. One guy said he felt the hairs on his arms stand up before the music even started. Another claimed the track breathed like something alive behind the speakers. Sounds crazy, right? But that's just the beginning. People started reporting strange sensations. A cold pressure behind the ears, a soft ringing like a thin wire snapping inside the head. And then, the whispers. Not real whispers, just a distortion, a bending of sound that shouldn't exist. Every person describes it differently, but they all agree on one thing. It feels personal. A girl said she paused the track at the 47-second mark and swore she heard something answer her. She turned the volume to 0, yet the echo stayed. She said it felt like something was tapping on the inside of her skull. Soft, rhythmic, repeating a pattern she couldn't forget. No one could explain what the song was doing to people, but the reports kept coming in. Some claimed their vision blurred. Others felt a low vibration under their skin. One listener said his hands shook in perfect sync with the track's bass line. He wasn't dancing. He wasn't even moving. His nerves were acting on their own. Hook? Stay with me, because it gets stranger. A group of friends in Berlin tried an experiment. They listened to Berghain at half speed. They wanted to see what would happen if the song's pulses stretched into long, hollow waves. They didn't last a minute. One of them said the air felt thick, like someone was pushing down on his shoulders. Another described the sound as metal bending underwater. But the third friend? He heard nothing. He felt nothing. Instead, he said he saw a flicker in the corner of the room, a shadow, moving in perfect rhythm to a beat the others couldn't hear. People started giving the track a name, the human frequency breaker. Not because it was dangerous, not yet, but because it didn't behave like a song. It behaved like a signal, a message, a door, opening just a crack, and behind it, something waiting. Then the videos started going viral, people listening to the song and reacting instantly. Eyes widening, breathing slowing, hands trembling. One girl's pupils dilated so fast it looked like someone shut the lights inside her head. A guy dropped his phone mid-recording, claiming the ring tilted when the second verse hit. Were they exaggerating? Maybe, but the pattern was undeniable. And the last clue was buried in the track itself. At timestamp 2.19, there's a faint pulse, barely audible. Feels like nothing. But if you isolate it, stretch it, slow it down, you get something different. Something that doesn't sound like music, or singing, or anything human-made. It sounds like a code sent to only one place, the human nervous system. But we're not at the truth yet, not even close. Why would a song trigger physical reactions? Why would people feel vibrations inside bones or distortions behind their eyes? Why would a simple track make listeners believe their thoughts weren't completely theirs anymore? There's only one answer, and it's the one most people refuse to talk about. Until now. Ready? Here's the part no one wants to admit. The danger of Rosalia Berghain was never in its melody, never in the bass, never in the mixing. The real danger was the silence between the sounds. That tiny space, those microscopic gaps, act like reflections, mirrors. Every time the song plays, those empty spaces don't echo the music. They echo you. Your breath, your pulse, your electrical signals, your inner frequencies. The track doesn't invade the human body. It copies it, studies it, learns it. And when the final beat drops, the song isn't affecting you anymore. You're affecting it. That's why people say the track feels dangerous, not because it changes humans, but because every time we listen, it gets better at listening back.